Hi, my name is Elijah, and I'm here at 3255 East Main Street in Columbus, Ohio, where the Planned Parenthood abortion clinic is. I want to tell you about a story that happened some years ago about a divine appointment that God had, and I happened to be here at the right time, at the right place. I was right here on this very sidewalk on Southampton near East Main Street, and a vehicle pulled up, and a mother stopped, and she was a foster parent, and she had worked with children who had come from broken homes, and she struggled to see abortion as a viable option, as an alternative to keep children out of foster homes with a lot of brokenness. As we began to talk, I said, well, it's kind of like this. And I pulled out of my pocket two of these little baby models. These are 12-week-old 1-1 scale of a baby in the womb. And I pulled two out of my pocket, and I gave the demonstration that day. And as I gave this demonstration, there was a young colored lady who walked up here on the sidewalk and began to listen in to what I was saying. And I stepped up to her like this, and I had one on each hand, and I said, for instance, the story of the one on the right, I said it was conceived to a young couple who have been asking God to bless them with a child. They have a college fund started, they did a room addition, they have a cradle, and everything is ready to go. On the other hand, we have a child who's been conceived in rape. The father's not in the picture. A lot of question marks, a lot of unknowns ahead of this child's life. And as I gave that demonstration, I ended with this question. I said, look at these two children closely. Tell me which one is different, which one deserves the right to live, and why. And as I ended with that, the lady, colored lady here to my left, that was on the sidewalk, she began to weep. And as I began to talk to her, I found out that she had came here to the abortion clinic. She parked down the street and was walking up the sidewalk and stopped by to listen. And she said she had decided to save her baby that day. And so one of these that I used to carry is with that mother. And because of that, God used that to change that mother's mind and save that child. Had we not been here, I don't know how things would have turned out that day. I don't know where that life would be. So God not only changes hearts, but he saves lives here on the abortion clinic sidewalks. And that's how you can make a difference too. There's nothing special about me, but it just happened to be at the right place at the right time. And I think it was a divine appointment. God bless you.